Have you ever found yourself trying to sleep whilst your obnoxious housemate hosts what seems like the loudest party ever? Banged on the wall, screamed and smiled with satisfaction as the volume drops. Imagine taking this impulse even further and murdering each and every attendee. This is Party Hard. Party Hard follows the story of a sadistic serial killer attending gatherings across the country with the intent of being the last one standing. Whereas this is usually achieved with the consumption of energy drinks, Party Hard pursues a slightly more savage approach. Armed with a small knife, Darius ignores the standard protocol of calling the police and systematically slaughters everyone from the bouncers to the DJ. The narrative focuses on Darius's increasing bloodlust. The story gives context to the parties, but you are only treated to these small cinematic scenes during load times. However, participating in these massacres is why you will be playing Party Hard. The first level is a standard college party scene in teen films. Shady characters smoke around a bonfire, lightweights fall asleep in the bathroom, and raunchy adolescents fondle around the side of the house. Killing these partygoers is as simple as pressing a button to quickly stab them. The obstacle is the witnesses, who if they see you in the act will call the law enforcement. Evading the pursuing policeman is an option, however each time you elude them, they will return faster and more determined than before. Although the structure of the level remains the same, the activity within them will change each time as entire rooms can transform. What was once a lounge room could become a meth lab. A group of dancers could be replaced by a drug deal, which ultimately is raided by an armed SWAT team. Regardless of the layout, the objective remains the same: kill everyone. A punch bowl can be poisoned, a gas canister ignited, or you can even lure an advancing cop into a deadly bear trap. Utilising these lethal weapons will drastically reduce the popularity of the party, and as the numbers plummet, the level becomes increasingly tense. As you reach the last dozen, opportunities are harder to come by. Thankfully, you are blessed with terrible dance moves so offensive others will walk away from you shouting profanities behind them. When you finally kill the DJ with an exceptionally gruesome death, you ironically dance alone like a maniac on the dance floor. As you progress through the game, you visit a number of exotic locations, all of which have a brilliant soundtrack. Each stage retains the random ethos, with new haphazards such as wood chippers making an appearance. Each level looks significantly different, but I was shocked to see that, given the fact there are only a handful of stages available, one was a direct copy of a previous mission. Sadly, the assortment of toys to play with can become dull and repetitive. The majority of the killings are accomplished by using the boring method of picking up a sleeping drunk and murdering them discreetly. The biggest frustration arises when the unfair AI can see you perform this act when seemingly behind cover. A particular level took me an hour to complete simply because of these frustrations. When the campaign is completed, new characters can become available to you. A chainsaw-wielding psycho can briefly mutilate a group of people, whereas the crooked cop can accuse others of being the criminal. More bizarre levels unlock too once the story has concluded, but the same formula remains. Party Hard begins with an exciting concept. Unfortunately, as in real life, returning to the same bar every weekend can become tedious, and this parallels the issues with Party Hard. More diversity, modes and challenges could have reinvigorated this party, but they should have called time a little earlier. I give Party Hard 3 stars out of 5. Head to thenerdstash.com for the full written review.